You've seen this before. A dog on a rug, legs twitching, maybe letting out a little whimper, and you've wondered, what's going on in there? Is he running? Is he chasing something? Is he dreaming? For a long time, scientists said no. Animals, they thought, just didn't have the brain power for dreams. They were wrong. Turns out, your dog might be dreaming about you, and the proof starts with rats. There's this tiny part of the brain, it's called the pons, barely bigger than a pea. Its job? During REM sleep, the stage where we dream, it paralyzes your body. So you don't actually get up and act out your dreams. Back in the 1960s, a French scientist named Michel Jouvet did something clever. He damaged that little spot in some rats' brains. And here's where it gets weird. The rats still went into REM sleep, but they weren't paralyzed anymore. They got up and started running, inside their sleep. The rats were acting out their dreams. And here's the best part. They weren't just moving randomly, they were dreaming. A rat, dreaming. Think about that. What does a rat dream about? Well, Jouvet looked closer, and he noticed something specific. The rats weren't just running randomly, they were running mazes, the same mazes they'd run during the day. Their brains were replaying their day, practicing, learning. Later studies found the same thing in birds. Zebra finches, for example, sing in their sleep. Their brains replay the exact same neural patterns as when they sing while awake. They're practicing their song in their dreams. And then there's the octopus. This one really got scientists excited. Octopuses change color when they're awake, to camouflage, to communicate. And during sleep, they change color too, flashing patterns, as if they're dreaming about hunting or hiding, or something we can't even imagine. An octopus dreaming. Think about that. Rats dream about mazes. Birds dream about songs. Octopuses dream about, we don't really know. An animal with 9 brains that changes color and dreams in a way we might never fully understand. But whatever it is, it's happening. Yes, animals dream. But let's get back to your dog. What does he dream about? Scientists at MIT studied this. They looked at the brain's hippocampus. That's the memory center. They monitored rats while they ran mazes, then watched what happened during sleep. The exact same brain patterns showed up. The rats were replaying their run. Then they did something even cooler. They trained rats to run a maze while looking at a specific object, a little white tower. When the rats slept, their brains replayed running the maze, but they also replayed seeing the tower. They were dreaming about the object, not just the running. So when your dog's legs are twitching, he's probably dreaming about his day. A walk, a squirrel, you. Yeah, you might be in your dog's dreams. But here's the thing we still don't know. Do they know they're dreaming? When a dog runs in his sleep, is it experiencing it like we do? With images, feelings, a story? We can't ask them. They can't tell us. That inner movie, it's behind a locked door. Scientists can measure brain activity. They can see the patterns. But the experience itself, what it actually feels like to them, that's still a mystery. Some researchers think animals have simple dreams, just replays, no plot, no emotion. Others point to the octopus, the way it flashes colors in its sleep. That doesn't look simple. That looks like something else. The truth is, we just don't know yet. Maybe future research will give us answers. Or maybe some things are just out of reach. But here's what we do know. Animals dream. And in those dreams, the people they love might be there. Maybe that's enough to know. So next time your dog twitches in his sleep, you're watching a mystery. Science has proven animals dream. We've seen the brain patterns, the paralyzed rats that ran, the octopus that changed color, the birds that practiced their songs. But what it actually feels like to them, that's still anyone's guess. And honestly, that's kind of beautiful.